seed Nixa Eagles and the 6 seed Glendale. Seed Nixa Eagles and the 6 seed Glendale Falcons. I'm Brady Richard alongside my partner. A close game down to the wire. I believe you were at that game for to stream it. And Caitlin Berry moving down the court for the Falcons. They slow it down. Yeah, Glendale comes on this team sitting right at 500. They are 16-9. But, you know, don't let that record fool you. These teams have already competed. Glendale looked like they had the best till Nixa made a good fourth quarter comeback. Phillips fires, top of the key, just bounces out, fighting for the rebound. It ends up in the hands of Mia Johnson. She's trapped in the near corner. And it's stolen away by Dory Duncan. Duncan moving down the court. Taylor Wood going for the steal, misses, but she smokes the layup anyway, and Phillips is coming down the other end.
Glendale already starting the game with a good amount of defense and a good read on some steals.
Here's Glendale with the ball, working inside, high off the glass with the floaters there. Looking inside for Kubik, and she can't handle the pass. Nixa turn the other way.
Glendale kind of just dealing with that press there. They find an opening in the pass. Kind of hanging around the arc.
Three-pointer off the back iron, and Kubik gets the rebound.
Nixa bringing it down the court fast.
Phillips now, corner three on the way, and it will sink in for the Eagles.
Great three for the Eagles.
Eagles coming out in a press. They've got to play fast this game, considering the deficit that they came out to the last time these two teams played. I'm sure they'd be a lot happier to try and hold a lead rather than play from behind. Bill going.
Great drive by Glendale.
Here's Taylor Wood, dumps off Gwen Kubik. Now her sister. And blocked by Ellie Givens. She got a piece of that shot. And the Falcons, with a 1-point lead, head the other way.
Glendale finds. I think they're trying to look for an opening to drive to the basket.
Yeah, Glendale with 6 points, all of them coming from inside the arc. All points scored by different players for the Falcons. Here, they're just trying to work around the arc, you know, get the best shot you can. No reason to rush it. Driving baseline, looking inside for Givens, but Taylor Wood steals it. Wood spins, but you know, the Eagles just kind of flat out just been missing their shots there. Wood gets one to fall. Kubik had one on responding.
Great back. Eva Sperling.
Gwen Kubik, short corner jumpers off the mark. And the Falcons heading the other way.
Glendale, again, not feeling rushed, kind of waiting for an opportunity here.
Good move inside, going up, but blocked by Taylor Wood. Eagles have numbers, 3-on-1. Wood dumps it off for Kubik, but she loses control, fouled either way. So it'll be Nixa basketball. And they're just kind of a missed opportunity. You have 3-on-1. Pass was kind of late and resulted in almost a turnover instead of a shot.
Nixa passing it in. In the corner. Good shot attempt from the Eagles. And they get the rebound. Put it back up. Basket's good from the Eagles. Looks like the pass was
Kicked.
deflected there.
Stoppage of play here at the scores table. The officials try to sort something out. 8-7, 2:28 left in the first. We'll be back in just a second. And the Falcons here shooting technical free throws, it seems. I'm not quite sure what happened there. But Kinsey Minor misses the first one. Second one on the way, no good. It's a missed opportunity for Glendale. Those are two easy free throws that put you up 4 here, but they missed.
Yes, free throw accuracy from Glendale starting off not so strong. Not so strong.
Let me stop play again. Everything now sorted out, it seems. The Eagles with a 1-point lead, and they gave the Eagles 2 points as well. So it must have just been a score issue because it was just 7-8. Now it's 9-8.
Yeah.
Falcons with the ball now. Near corner, working it around the arc. Steps back and slows it down. Already 2 minutes left in the first. Shot thrown up from Kinsey Minor. Lots of contact there. Schlenker slows it down, pulls up from mid-range, and knocks down the jumper.
Great shot from Nixa. Very early in this first period, I've noticed that Nixa's defense has been very great, as Glendale's just been kind of trapped behind that arc there.
Yeah, they pull the 3 this time, and it's off the back iron. Long rebound handled by Mia Johnson. Wood coming down the quarter in. Kick to the corner. Schlenker fires up a 3. No good. Katie Bryant rebound and fouled in the process. Schlenker has been good off the bench for the Eagles this year, the freshman. She's a pretty good shooter for how young she is.
Especially coming off the bench, scoring all those points off the bench. It's a very good year for her so far.
Gwyn Kubik, too strong on the jumper. Good contest there from the Falcons. Glendale now on offense. Step back, hesitation, and blocked by Kubik. Going for the layup. Phillip is in transition. Left hand is good. That's got to be tough for Jordan Phillips there. She's got that left wrist taped right now. Able to make it work.
Able to make it work, but hey, the basket's good. And on that fast break too. A lot of fast players on Glendale.
Pull up 3, no good again. Minor misses. And Phillips will bring it up for Nixa. Gwyn Kubik stops. Kicks out Schlenker. One more. Phillips in the corner. Lets it go. You bet.
It is good for the Eagles. Another three-pointer today. Nixa is hot with the three-pointers so far.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the main difference. Glendale's been putting up threes, not hitting them. Nixa's put up a couple now and hit them. So And that is reflected on the scoreboard now, 16-8. 5 seconds left in the first. Glendale throws up a shot. That was Givens from 3, no good, and Phillips just passes it up the court.
And that will end the first period.
16-8, Nixa leads by 8 going into the second. We'll be back. We return here for a second quarter of action. If you're just now joining, I'm Brady Richard alongside my partner Tanner Cole. It is 16-8 at the start of the second here. Nixa doubling Glendale's score. They've just, blatantly shot better from the field. They've gotten better looks and they've capitalized.
They have, and they've been great job, finding an opening in that corner and really making their passes, having great defense, especially with the steals from Glendale. Like, they try and drive in, and it gets blocked, and they take it down the court, and
no one's back.
Yes.
Or for Glendale, like here, they put up a 3, no good, and they've put up many threes and just haven't been able to knock them down. Nixa has been able to, and that's been one of the main differences. As well, Schlenker's left open near corner and connects.
You see another 3 there to already start off second period. What a shot by the Eagles. And I think the thing with Glendale trying to shoot three-pointers is I think they're forced to shoot three-pointers.
Because Nixa's inside defense has been so good.
Yes, having a hard time driving in.
There's a good look inside, and Kubik blocks it out of bounds. Glendale with the ball here, trailing by 11. They're just going to need a spark. It seems like they've been scoreless for a while now. Nixa on a big run here. Great defense, kicks it out. Phillips, Schlenker in the air now, and it's stolen away. Kubik got a hand in there. Here's Gwen Kubik coming down in transition. Too strong on the left-hand layup, and a personal foul over the back given to Cora Kubik. Glendale coming down. Nixa currently on a 12-0 run.
If Glendale wants to find more points, they're going to have to find a way to counter Nixa's defense. Find more baskets, driving to the hoop.
Nixa doing a great job switching. They just can't even get an open look. There, another good contest on Dory Duncan's layup attempt. Schlenker up the court, though, in transition. And gets an easy lay there. 14-0 run now. Sperlin slows it down. Like there, Sperlin kind of had a lane, but pulled it out.
Open 3.
Duncan, that one just rattles out. And Gwen Kubik, not stopped, kicks to the corner. Phillips once again lets it go. Gwen Cubitt gets the rebound, throws up a shot. Wood gets fouled on the putback, and she will head to the free throw line.
Glendale foul charge 2. Caitlin Murray, her second. First team out here in the second quarter.
And the first free throw is good.
Taylor Wood shooting 2, hits the first. Henry Randall number 22 behind for Glendale. Maya Johnson returns for the Lincoln Eagles.
Second free throw is a miss.
So Nixa can't capitalize on the free throws there. Glendale trying to break a 14-0 run. Duncan working on Wood. Pulls it back out to Sperlin.
They go back to the arch once again.
Yeah, and I mean, Duncan, or Sperlin, excuse me, I feel like she could have put up a shot there down low and possibly gotten fouled. Wood was playing very aggressive. Pulled it out instead. Johnson kicks to the corner. Taylor Wood driving baseline. No good on the layup. Sperlin gets an open look from 3 off the glass and rims out. You know, it's been a very smooth game, I'd say, so far regarding like stoppage of play and fouls. Not a lot of fouls have been committed by either team.
Yes, but aggressive defense has been played by Nixa.
More of a let them play.
As we see again, they're just stuck at that arch. They need to have more teammates, just like that right there, have more teammates passing in to the inside.
And Glendale will use a timeout after they get whistled for a travel. 4:09 left in the second quarter. 22-8, Nixa leads. We'll be back.
We are back from the timeout.
Glendale used the timeout there. They've been scoreless for, seems like, I think the whole second quarter they've been scoreless. They just can't find anything to go on offense. They're getting open looks from beyond the arc, but they've just struggled inside.
Struggled making those shots.
Here they are on offense again, and Johnson a bit too aggressive from behind. Fouls Dory Duncan, the junior. You know, looking at this Glendale team, they don't have a single senior on their team. So in districts, they're just losing some of that leadership that Nixa has.
Just a very young team.
You know, but that can show, you know, in the coming future, be very talented. Cubitt gets fouled hard going up for a layup. But yeah, you know, even if it's just one senior that's been in districts before, once you get to postseason play, it's just so much different.
It is. And I think that younger people on this team, this is like kind of their first experience going into districts, and we all know that could be kind of pressureful.
They trail by 15 now. Free throw makes it 16. 3:25 left in the first half. And it's a lot of what just happened right there. You know, they drive it inside, they kick back out, just keep on doing that. It's just, I feel like someone at some point just needs to commit, and then, you know, you're going to get fouled at some point and then head to the free throw line.
Or just put more more people on the inside to pass to as well. I've noticed all their
Whenever they penetrate, they always kick it out to the three-point line. You know, someone can cut in there, get an open layup.
I've also just seen, you know, one person would drive in and there's 4 people in the back at the arc. I think that to really kind of penetrate the defense, they would have to go on the inside.
Sperlin sets the screen for Minor. Sperlin gets it back. Swinging it around the horn. Schlenker aggressive defense, but it's poked away right in the hands of Ava. Or L. Givens, excuse me. Givens, mismatch on Bryant, goes in. Throws up a shot, no good. Wood finds Schlenker open down the court, and that's good pass from Taylor Wood and a easy layup for Chloe Schlenker. 20-point lead now for the Eagles. Duncan working around the baseline. Swung back around to Sperlin. And, I mean, that right there, just great rotation from Nixa. It's been like that all night. But, you know, Duncan gets past her defender, goes in, they get help, they swing it around, and Nixa's already back in man to not let up the three-point shot. Foul called down low on the Nixa Eagles. It's on Katie Bryant. It's her first.
We'll say this is a good game for the freshman Chloe Schlenker, having 9 points in the second period.
Play great defense as well. Really, the whole Nixa team. That's kind of been the story of the game so far. Glendale has 8 points, and we're almost done with the first half. Wood, quick burst of speed inside, looks for Quinn Kubik, excuse me, and she gets fouled going up for 2. Good pass from Wood.
She'll be back to take free throws again.
Kubik misses the first one at the line. Second one, good. You know, looking just at the stats for Glendale, they have yet to make a 3, and they're 0 for 10 from the three-point line right now. Struggling heavily.
They need to look for more drives. That's what they've struggled with so far this whole game is they haven't really been able to drive.
Yeah, and you know, that's where a lot of their points came from in the start of this game. I was talking about how they had a good inside game. They had 8 straight points in there from there. And since then, they've just been scoreless. They're 4 for 22 from the field.
I think that Nixa also kind of found a routine to kind of get around them driving. And that's also their problem, is just not being able to find.
Yeah, they've just had great rotations.
But even in the first game, during the regular season, Glendale was leading, I think, by 12 through drives. And Nixa, you know, found a way to change their defense, came back up to win that game. That will be a foul.
Yeah, and there's a good example of what they need to do. L. Givens gets inside, heads to the free throw line. These are 2 easy shots. Second one good for Givens. 34 seconds left in the first half. Glendale in the bonus currently.
Glendale will end that scoring streak of Nixa scoring that free throw basket.
Eagles looking to take the last shot here. They've had a very good first half, but you know that defense has definitely been the main part of it. 20-point lead right now, only let up 9 points. Trying to go into half with momentum, under 10 now, and Dory Duncan, the junior, will pick up a foul.
I agree. That Nixa defense has been good all game, keeping Glendale out of the paint.
And with 8.2 left, the Nixa Eagles and Coach Jenny Talbert will use a timeout. 8.2 left in the half, 29-9. We'll see what they draw up. We'll be back. Falcons. Haley Dickinson got a paw on that pass, and that is how the first half will end here at Republic High School in the Class 6 District 5 first round. The Nixa Eagles lead the Glendale Falcons 29-9, excuse me. Nixa has been dominant defensively so far.
Very dominant so far. You know, they've done a good job keeping Glendale out of the paint and forcing Glendale to take three-pointers.
Take tough shots that they just blatantly haven't made. To be quite frank, haven't made one yet this game, 0 for 10.
Yes.
So we'll see how they adjust in the second. A lot of that just comes first with taking better shots, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree.
20-point lead for Nixa. We'll be back in just a little bit. Welcome back here for the second half of the Class 6 District 5 first round matchup between the Nixa Lady Eagles and the Glendale Lady Falcons. The Eagles start off with the ball here, and they are up 29-9 after one half. Great defensive first half for the Lady Eagles. You know, where they've been so good on defense, though, is, you know, they're just getting back to the fundamentals. There, Glendale finally ends the scoring draw. L. Givens with the jumper there, but, you know, they're just getting back to the fundamentals. They're having good rotations, good help defense. Yes. I mean, they're just a simple man, but it's working so well.
Deep mid-range.
And it will fall.
Good.
That's 2 straight buckets for the Falcons. They were scoreless for nearly the whole second quarter. Stolen here by Caitlin Burry and put up. She's fouled. She'll to the free throw line. This is a good jolt of energy for the Falcons.
It is. Starting it off strong once again. Lots of steals so far. And 2 deep mid-ranges. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. Pass it inbound.
Phillips double teamed, gives to Kubik, and the Eagles break that press perfectly. Woods stops, pops, too strong back iron.
Gets it back in.
Gets her own rebound and fouled.
Nixa will be back to take some free throws. First free throw is a miss from the Eagles.
Woods' second free throw on the way, no good as well. Gets her own rebound and pulls it back out. That's a detrimental rebound if you're the Falcons. She misses both free throws. You have a chance to go down and potentially score. You're already on a little run here, but you give them a second chance opportunity like that, and Kubik takes advantage.
And
her
Nixa
first points of the game.
Nixa will take that opportunity every time. Try and rebound their own basket, put it right back up.
Holding the ball is Givens, dribbling baseline, dumps it off for Duncan. Duncan floats up a shot, just rims out, and Taylor Wood gets the rebound. Cora Kubik near corner. Kicks to Wood, steps back, mid-range jumper falls.
Glendale coming back down the court.
Duncan driving baseline. Sperlin, three-pointer on the way, no good. Their three-point shooting drought continues, but the miss is cleaned up by L. Givens, and Glendale scoring 8 points here already in the third. That's more than they scored in the whole second quarter.
It is, and I think it's just, we've noticed from Glendale, they've started going in more, and that's also from what more of their baskets have came from.
33-17, 5:45 left in the third. Timeout called by the Falcons, just a 30-second timeout. They find themselves down 16 now. Cut that 20-point lead down to 16. You know, now that you got the offense going, you got to have the second part. They've got to tighten up on defense now. Taylor Wood passing the ball in. Glendale coming out in a press. Wood gets past, kicks to the corner. Mia Johnson pump fakes, picks up her dribble. Looking inside for Wood, but it's stolen by Caitlin Burry.
Great steal there by Glendale. Showing way more aggressiveness than the first half.
Driving baseline on Kubik. Gets up and it's swatted, but she will get her own rebound. Givens and is fouled. So she's going to the free throw line to shoot two.
Already seeing a trend in fouls here in the second half.
Second free throw on the way falls for Givens. Cuts the lead down to 14 for Glendale. Givens has come alive now, 7 points for the Falcons.
Swatted by Glendale. Go out of bounds. Already showing a lot more aggressiveness.
Yeah, it just looks like they're simply just more motivated right now. Like they're trying more than they did in the first half. A lot more aggressive on defense, active hands. Schlenker's left open down the court, though, but she leaves the layup a bit short off the glass. So missed opportunity for the Eagles there. Falcons on the other end. Sperlin swings it around the arc. Givens lets go with 3, too short. Phillips will get the rebound. Schlenker in the corner. Kicks out Jordan Phillips. Takes the screen, now double teamed. Swung to Kubik. One more inside to her sister, and it's blocked. That's Givens as well. She's everywhere for Glendale right now.
Very good defensive player.
And Schlenker trying to fight through the screen from Sperlin. Picks up a foul.
Glendale will be passing it in here. The very back of their court.
Burry with the ball. Givens swings it over Minor. Minor guarded by Schlenker. Pump fakes. Kicks back out. Glendale trying to find the best shot here. Sperlin with it now. 3 is no good. Offensive rebound, though, and put back up. She's fouled. Cammie Randall with the rebound and the putback attempt will head to the free throw line.
Again with the trend in fouls. Period didn't start too long ago, and Nixa already has 14 fouls.
That's Phillips' 3rd foul. So Johnson will head to the scores table, assuming to get her out.
The second free throw is good.
Glendale come alive here to start the second half. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, and they're only trailing by 13 now. Got that deficit down. Gwen Kubik stops, passes to the corner. It's Johnson with the ball. Wood pulls it back out.
See an opening from Chloe in the corner.
Now Gwen Kubik inside, dumps off her sister. Good look and a good finish. Minor with the ball. Ava Sperlin now guarded by Cora Kubik. Duncan. Now in the hands of Burry.
Again, back to that arc.
Yeah.
It's again trying to find an opening.
And they will work it inside, high off the glass. It's no good. Gwen Kubik pushing in transition. Schlenker in the corner, and Gwen Kubik will travel trying to pass.
Glendale will put it back in bounds. And back at that high arc. Trying to drive in.
Now Sperlin far corner. Minor picks up her dribble. Duncan with the ball, and it's kind of back to what the Falcons looked like in the first half. Just kind of looks like they're just dribbling around, looking for a three-pointer rather than attacking like they were.
Yes, yes. I mean, they were doing a good job attacking in the first part of the 3rd period. And they keep that up, I think they'll bring that lead down even more. But back to what you were saying earlier, I think they do feel more motivated. And I think this would be a very big for them if they advance in the districts, especially since they're a young team. Be a greater accomplishment for them.
Yeah, good look inside from Kubik. And Nixa just, you know, like I said earlier, just playing a simple man-to-man defense, but, you know, they've got the basics down, rotations, helping, and that's why Glendale's just having a tough time here trying to score. They can't seem to work it inside. And whenever they have, they've looked well, but that's does not come very often. Minor kicks back out. Sperlin. Now Givens loses the ball. 1:25 left in the third. Glendale pulls the trigger. That's Minor, and it's no good. Continue to be scoreless from beyond the arc. Corey Kubik looking up for Taylor Wood, and it's too strong.
Glendale will be back to pass it in.
Excuse me. Glendale has made a three, but they've been they are 1 for 13, 8% from three, 18% from the field overall. So they have just completely struggled to even, you know, knock down shots. Sperlin lets that three go, and that one's off as well.
I think they need to focus more on driving in because they were doing good at it at the beginning of the third period once they kind of figured it out. And it's been working because they've also attracted fouls in the meantime, getting more free throws.
Yeah, but, you know, they're getting the looks, they're getting the open shots, but, you know, we can talk about them driving down, but, I mean, it just comes down to they've got to make some of them.
That's true, especially with a lead like this.
Yeah, we just said they've only made around like 6 shots the whole entire game. So
yeah,
they've struggled badly. Bryant dishes. Now Johnson, three-pointer on the way. Too strong off the back iron, but Taylor Wood gets the offensive rebound. Kubik, hook shot off the mark, and going for the rebound, picks up another foul. And that will put Glendale in the bonus. In Glendale, that's the second time they've been in the bonus this game. And I know it's late in the third, but you'd think how aggressive Nixa has been and how foul happy they've been. You'd see them like driving in more and trying to, you know, capitalize off of that. You know, they've also struggled from the free throw line as well.
Yes. They have been doing a really good job at attracting and drawing more fouls.
.22 seconds left in the third. Johnson with the ball. The winner of this game will advance to the second round to play Republic March 4th at 7:30. Coming down to the end
Looks
of
for that last shot there.
The clock here. Kubik misses it, but Bryant can't get the return. And the Eagles come up empty to end the third. As after the third, Nixa leads by 16, 37-21. Glendale trying to push back, but Nixa are right there with them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a second. Fourth quarter underway here at Republic High School. 37-21, Nixa leads by 16. Backdoor cut, can't get the finish, but Minor will head to the free throw line.
Super close.
Memorize all their names. Make sure you know who all of them are. Okay.
Jordan Phillips replacing Kate Bryant.
Second free throw is good from Kinsey Minor. Kubik swings it up to her sister, now cross court for Jordan Phillips. Wood gives it up now. Swinging around the arc. Good ball movement from the Eagles, but it's slowed up. Loose ball, fought for, and a jump ball will be going Eagles' way. Inbound to Taylor Wood, right back for Johnson. Looking inside and reaching around is Elle Givens. She picks up a foul.
Lady Providence foul. Elle Givens, her first. Team first.
Kubik passing in, looking for Wood, who is fouled shooting a layup. I believe they'll call it on the ground, though. So they will pass in again. Phillips was wide open coming off the side for three. I'm surprised they didn't get it. Here she is again, open.
Open for three.
Johnson open as well, though. Can't connect.
It's the rebound.
Wood is there for the putback.
Good put back up by Nixa.
Givens swings it around. Kinsey Minor driving in on Phillips. Kicked back out. Working off the screen now, back in the hands of Minor. Johnson goes for the steal. Sperling gets past, looking inside, and Glendale heads to the free throw line now. Caitlin Burry, the junior. Foul is charged to Gwyn Kubik. That's her third.
Wait.
Free throw no good. Phillips is trapped in a pinch, and Coach Talbert will use a timeout. Full timeout for the Eagles. 39-22 is the score. 6:38 left on the clock. We'll be back. Back from the Nixa timeout, Schlenker will come to the game for the Eagles. She passes over for Wood, kicks out. Phillips left open, far corner. No good. Schlenker gets the long rebound, though. Good offensive rebound there. Phillips back with the ball. Jordan Phillips hands it off for Schlenker. And Taylor Wood gets it back to set the offense. Wood working off the screen left alone and gets an open layup. Puts her at 7 on the night. Ava Sperlin lines up a three-pointer. Too much power there. Phillips, good rebound, diving to keep it in bounds. Kubik on the other end. Schlenker left open and connects on the three-pointer. She's up to 12. Kinsey Minor driving in on Schlenker, and she reaches in and pick up a foul. Glendale swinging around the arc. Duncan trying to work baseline on Phillips, and great defense from Jordan Phillips forces Dory Duncan to step out of bounds, and that's a Falcons turnover.
Great defense played by Nick, so we've kind of seen that the whole game. Nick's is going to bring it back down the court.
Wood gives it to Phillips. Kubik spins, works inside, and gets a good look. Great move from Kubik. Gives her an open layup.
Glendale coming down the court really fast. Found that opening.
Can't connect on the three. Another thing about Nixa, their rebounding has been great tonight, except for a little stretch there to start the third. They have not let up many second chance opportunities as Phillip drills with another three. Foul called there. Shooting. That is on Gwen Kubik, her fourth. At the free throw line is Elle Givens. She is Glendale's leading scorer with 8. You know, I feel like that right there just shows points have been hard to come by for the Falcons tonight. Nixa has played amazing defense.
Great defense, keeping him out of the paint.
Wood working off a screen, passes to Jordan Phillips. She is at 8 tonight. Cora Kubik, good move, gets her defender in the air, but gets a good contest, or Glendale gets a good contest on her shot, no good. Sperlin in transition, spins and scores over Jordan Phillips. Phillips tried to draw a charge there. Phillips gets past the press, bounce pass over Schlenker, who gets a wide open shot.
Good eye there by Nick's.
Kubik going for the block and will get a piece of it, sends it out of bounds, so it's going to stay Falcons basketball. And Gwen Kubik will come out of this game. Ovation for her. She's been great offensively and on the rebounds. And defensively, you know, just watching this Nixa Lady Eagles team this season, it feels like Gwen Kubik, I mean, averages like 3+ blocks a game. It is insane how many times she's able to get her hands in there and get a block.
I'd say maybe 5+. even.
I mean, it felt like that. Definitely against Liberty North, who I know they took a big loss there, but she, I mean, just kept getting block after block after block.
Yes, even in the last Glendale game, it was block after block after block.
3:30 left in the fourth. If it stays how it is right now, the Nixa Eagles will move on and play the number 2 seed Republic March 4th at 7:30. So I believe that is Wednesday at 7:30 here at Republic High School. You don't want to miss that. Republic played before this. We got a chance to watch a glimpse of that game, and Republic, they were just making everything. Man, I mean, every single three it seemed like was falling for them.
They were. They had a huge lead over Waynesville. Huge lead with a lot of great playmaking. We got really good glimpse of that game. Seems like they're coming back from timeout. Nixa will be inbounding the ball back in.
Yeah, Wood will inbound it. Glendale staying in the press they've been in all game. Nixa breaks it easy. Kick to the corner. Schlenker's three-pointer is blocked and then gets her own rebound. Sydney Elle Givens. You got the wrong thing there. Givens guarded by Kubik. Driving left, kicks to Sperlin, and right there, great switch. That's how it's been all night. They've had Nixa communicating so well on defense. Falcons working around the arc.
Being stuck there once again. Great drive.
Yeah, Sperling gets
good.
a bump and gets that one to fall. You know, that's a shot that just hasn't been falling for Glendale tonight. But there's Sperling able to knock that down. Phillips picks up her dribble, finds Wood, far corner, kicks back out. Phillips unloads and knocks down the three.
Great open three there by Nixa.
Givens can't get that to fall.
I think Nixa might kind of.
Just try to milk the clock here. They have a big lead, 54-29.
Yes. We'll try and run down the time as much as they can.
No, and this is a tough game that these two teams got scheduled for. 8:30 on a Monday night as both benches unload. Both teams getting standing ovations for their five coming out. Glendale, unfortunately, it's looking like it's going to be the end for Coach Matt Powell and their season.
Kind of a sad moment for them.
Yeah, a lot has changed since that first matchup. Glendale, we talked about it near the beginning of this game, led for the majority of that game. And it was a closer matchup, but Nixa just more battle-tested since then, and they come out with it's going to be a dominant win here when this game's all said and done. And more subs coming in for Nixa. As Schlenker and Cora Kubik come out of the game. Schlenker, great game off the bench tonight. 14 points, played great defense. Freshman in her first district game. I mean, not phased at all.
Great trap there by Glendale, trapping Nixa.
Yeah,
they get out of bounds.
They trap Hannah Middleton, the senior. They pick up a foul, trying to go for the ball. Esther Dancy will pass it in. It's tipped, looking inside for a Walsh, and it's stolen away by Haley Dickinson. Bringing it up the court is Bird. Dickinson gets it back. Open layup, no good. Loose ball, fought for. Walsh will get it and control. Middleton gives it to
Glendale had a little shot opener there for number 0 on Glendale. Harlow Chambers.
Also in for Nixa, number 24, Veronica Walsh.
Dancy with the ball. Nixa just holding it here as this game winds down.
5 seconds left of the clock.
Yeah, Nixa's just going to dribble it out, and that will do it for the Class 6 District 5 first round. The Eagles pick up a big win over the Glendale Falcons, 54-29. And, you know, the Nixa Lady Eagles, I think the main thing to show tonight is how good defensively they were.
Yes, really trapping Glendale to kind of stay behind that arc there, forcing him to take 3-pointers and deep 3-pointers, and that was definitely not their strong suit here tonight.
Yeah, held Glendale to a 19% shooting percentage from the field, which is not ideal for any game, whether this being a district game. So next time Nixa will play the winners, they will advance to the district semifinals on March 4th at 7:30 this Wednesday. They will play the number 2 seed Republic Lady Tigers, so make sure you don't miss that. It'll be here at Republic High School once again. But from Tanner Cole and myself, Brady Richard, we want to say thank you for